Welcome to The Big Fish. I'm Captain C.T. Williams. We've got a great show for you today. We're headed offshore out of Cocodrie, Louisiana. Now, when you think of offshore fishing, you may not think of Cocodrie first and foremost, but we're headed out with Captain Tommy Pellegrin of Custom Charters. He and his son Eric have successfully run charter fishing trips offshore out of Cocodrie for many years. And we've had some great ones in the past, so we're looking forward to a great one today. Wind conditions are light. The wind's been blowing steady for almost 6 weeks now. This is the first day we've seen light winds, and we're excited about getting offshore and maybe finding some yellowfin tuna, but who knows? You know, the great thing about fishing offshore is you really never know what you're coming back with, but you usually come back with a great box of fish. So come on, let's go fishing. Head out with Captain Tommy Pellegrin from Custom Charters, and we're gonna go on down to the French Quarter to GW Fins where Chef Tenny Flynn will work some magic in the kitchen, and we ought to be a great day. You ready?
Do you feel like fishing? Kick back.
If you could be where the fish are biting, you'd want to be right here.
It is big enough to want.
Just to win a line.
I think this is cheating.
Big fish is your style. Bread and sound of the night.
That's what happens when you mess with your shark.
Yep.
You could do that one day. Over to Cooper.
Me too. I'm praying for it. Praying for that all day.
Or the shark.
Looks like a little grouper. Yeah.
The Big Fish is back on the air solely because of your support and these sponsors. Berkeley Gulf and the Pure Fishing family of great fishing products. Puglia's Sporting Goods, Boat Stuff, Hydrosports, Yamaha Motors, GW Fins Restaurant, and of course, Ray Brandt Dodge Chrysler Jeep. You know Ray Brandt Dodge Chrysler Jeep has great selection, sales, and service. You know Ray Brandt will have your best deal. But did you know you can pick your car before even leaving the house? RayBrandtDodge.com is a simple click away with new and used cars, as well as incentive and rebate information and a parts and repair section. Find your best deal at Ray Brandt Dodge on the West Bank in Harvey, or go to the web to RayBrandtDodge.com. Andre, fishing season is on. Boudreaux's Marina is open. It looks like some great new renovations have taken place. Tell us what's going on.
Yeah, we've got several new charter services out here. Tommy Pellegrin, Mike Leday, our group. We remodeled the whole inside of the restaurant, all the rooms. Got new docks, fuel, everything ready to go. We just ready to get the season started and get people back in here.
Well, we're looking forward to a great, fishing's gotten a lot better. It's looking good. Tell me about your accommodations. Let's just go through it one at a time. What sort of accommodations does Boudreaux's Marina offer now?
We've got 15 hotel rooms. They sleep 2, 4, and 5 guys. The marina, we've redone the whole inside of the marina. We've got all new windows, new wood floors, new ceilings. So it's looking good for the season.
Someone can bring their own boat, and there's parking for their own boat. I noticed the raised accommodations. They can put their boat right there underneath their lodging or in the water. Yeah,
you can either pick up your boat and back it right up under the room that you stay in, or you can park it at the dock and just walk out and get on the boat and take off in the morning. We have the minnows, ice, fuel, drinks, whatever they need. We'll make sandwiches and things for them to put out on the boat. So whatever they want, we can accommodate it. For those folks looking for charter fishing, they can come the night before, stay in the lodging, eat at the restaurant? Definitely eat at the restaurant. If you can get here before the sun goes down, it's a great view watching the sun go down. You get all new windows, look out right over the marsh. Right over the marsh, yeah. It's unobstructed, so you get a good idea of exactly what you're going to be seeing the next day when you get out of the boat. Tell us a little about the menu. We've got all your fried seafood, we've got a filet, we've got a grilled red snapper, we've got a great gumbo. I've got one of my girls here that cooks probably, and I'll do that on purpose to go out and check out other people's gumbos. And she does a really, really good job. So it's a full service menu. We're not just talking sandwiches and potato salad. No, you got from po' boys all the way up to a filet, whatever you want. Do you serve breakfast? Yes, we do. For the people staying here, that's what I'm kind of checking right now. I'm trying to get these guys some breakfast going. He's smelling it right now. Smelling good too. All right, so we're talking accommodations, restaurant, full service store? Yes. We've got chips, soft drinks, sunscreen, sunglasses, anything shirts. You need for a day on the water? Anything you need. Yeah, you don't have to bring anything. You can just step on, get here and get on the boat. Fuel, ice, live bait, all done? All that, yeah. We got a little back down ramp for the people that are staying here. A little fish cleaning area. You can clean fish and things like that. Hopefully we have to add on to the fish cleaning area.
Nothing like a good problem to have.
That's right. That's right.
And then I see the bar that sits by the windows that overlooks the marsh in the evening.
Oh yeah, and in the afternoon, the sun's gone down. Even before the sun's gone down, once the guys come in from off the charter, they'll sit there, and you see the oyster boats coming in. You can watch the shrimping right here in front of the dock. You see the charter boats coming in. I was surprised after we finished with it how well it came out.
So I mean, you show up, you get breakfast, you go fishing, you got a great place to stay, a great place for an adult beverage, and a wonderful place for a dinner. It's a package deal.
Oh yeah, you don't have to, like I said, just show up, and the next time you're on your way home, what you're fishing, a Ziploc bag.
How does anybody find out or get in touch with you if they want more information?
You can call us here at Boudreaux's Marine. It's 985-594-4568.
Got it. If someone's looking for a charter out of Cocodrie, they just that same number?
Same number. You can set up everything right there.
Take care of it all.
Yeah.
So if you're looking for a weekend of fishing out of Cocodrie, Louisiana, it's a one-stop shop.
Yeah, because we can do the inside marsh fishing. You can go out to the coastal or all the way offshore for tuna fish and snapper, things like that. So it just depends on what you want to do.
Fantastic. Well, the place looks great.
Thank you.
I hope you do well.
Same here.
All right.
New Orleans' first dry stack boat storage facility, Seabrook Harbor, can accommodate 200 boats up to 40 feet long. We are located at the Industrial Canal, less than 1 mile from Lake Pontchartrain and the Seabrook Bridge. Our full-service facilities feature a fuel dock with gas and diesel, a ship store with snacks, tackle, and more, and Seabrook Harbor sells live shrimp in season. Additional amenities include a fish cleaning station and showers. Seabrook Harbor, New Orleans' premier dry stack boat storage facility, where we do more than just store.
You know Ray Brandt Dodge Chrysler Jeep has great selection, sales, and service. You know Ray Brandt will have your best deal. But did you know you can pick your car before even leaving the house? RayBrandtDodge.com is a simple click away with new and used cars, as well as incentive and rebate information and a parts and repair section. Find your best deal at Ray Brandt Dodge on the West Bank in Harvey, or go to the web to RayBrandtDodge.com. Martian Bayou Magazine offers sportsmen in Southeast Louisiana late-breaking information, great tips and how-tos, outdoor news, entertaining articles, and hotspots. The magazine covers some of Louisiana's best outdoor fun and gives enthusiasts the inside scoop from the area's top-notch fishing and hunting guides. Pick up a copy of Martian Bayou at your favorite sporting goods store. And if you can't find a copy, send an email to martianbayou@charter.net and let Chris know Southeast Louisiana's best outdoor news is found in Martian Bayou.
After more than 70 years, everything we know about catching fish can be summed up in just one word.
All right. I mean, whoop.
Berkeley, the official equipment provider of Whoop.
You gotta bite it. Look, I got a piece cut for you.
Bite it?
Yes, sir.
Just bite it, or does it have to be actually swallowed too?
Oh, you got to chomp down on it. Take a bite, good chomp.
Oh,
There it is.
all gone.
Tastes like...
Wash down.
Chicken.
Switch.
Yeah. Wash down switch. Maybe. In some other life, it tastes like chicken.
Tell me about your spread.
Right now, Apex plug and Islander with a ballyhoo trailer. We're rigging up a braid marauder right now. We got those out right, while waiting. And then in the process, well, we had a blackfin already.
Well, all right. Is there any rhyme to the reason? I mean, you've got a little bit of everything. And
Yeah.
Islanders, we've got the skirt, the Marauders, the shake and bake, the Apex, something of a cedar plug, but they're a little heavier,
Little different action. It's got a wedge to it, so it does a little bit better action that I find, and then it comes in hot pink, which is always a good color, and it kind of looks like a bait fish, running through the water out here. So it's always been a real good bait for me.
So you basically, when you first get over a structure like this, you put a little bit of everything out, see what they're looking for.
Let's make sure what they're getting on and what they're eating better.
If you need to then kind of convert each rod to something else, you can.
If they're on surface, you start putting more surface out. If they're down deep, you start putting more deeper baits out. So that's why we're rigging a Marauder. You're going to put him out short in the wheel wash. Very good wahoo. thing. So we'll see if that works. If not, if that works good, we'll put another marauder out. But we'll keep our surface stuff out too, because wahoo out here tend to like the surface stuff.
They come up shallow.
Yeah, we got blue water on the surface. It's not like the river where you got to get diving baits underneath the muddy, water on the surface and get to the clear water underneath.
Not real big.
So we
try a little bit of everything, see what's going on. One of the things that you said to me about this area is that you call it an endearment to Wonderland because you really never know what's most active. You never know what you're coming up with.
You always wonder what you're gonna catch. You come out here, pretty much always have blackfin, wahoo in the early season. All the winter. In the early season, you'll have a lot of wahoo, mako sharks, dolphin, marlin, all of those things. And then if those aren't happening, it's just a big hard bottom. Groupers, snappers, amberjacks.
But when you start something like this, you sort of have to experiment because you really don't know what to expect just yet. You're talking about what's one of those fish, the wahoo or the marlin or dolphin or tuna, blackfin, which one of those is feeding the most right now? So you set up a spread that covers a lot of the water column. And then you can refine what you're dragging in order to start catching more and more.
Yes, if you want to catch, put some blackfin in the boat. Just you pull more of the cedar, the apex plugs, and those kind of things, and typically a little more blackfin to wahoo. And I thought I heard a line take off. And just different baits will target different things, but the blackfin and the wahoo kind of hit the same kind of baits. So, we usually put that kind of stuff out. But if that's, like I say, if that's not happening, there's so much other stuff to do out here. Yeah.
New Orleans' first dry stack boat storage facility, Seabrook Harbor, can accommodate 200 boats up to 40 feet long. We are located at the Industrial Canal, less than 1 mile from Lake Pontchartrain and the Seabrook Bridge. Our full-service facilities feature a fuel dock with gas and diesel, a ship store with snacks, tackle, and more, and Seabrook Harbor sells live shrimp in season. Additional amenities include a fish cleaning station and showers. Seabrook Harbor, New Orleans' premier dry stack boat storage facility, where we do more than just store.
Ray Brandt Dodge Chrysler Jeep has great selection, sales, and service. Ray Brandt will have your best deal. But did you know you can pick your car before even leaving the house? RayBrandtDodge.com is a simple click away with new and used cars, as well as incentive and rebate information and a parts and repair section. Find your best deal at Ray Brandt Dodge on the West Bank in Harvey, or go to the web to RayBrandtDodge.com.
The new Trilene 100% fluorocarbon from Berkeley is remarkably clear. It has little memory and is extremely abrasion resistant. But more importantly, it's the most impact-resistant fluorocarbon you can buy, which means you'll hear a lot more and a lot less. Trilene fluorocarbon from Berkeley, the official equipment provider of Woo. Gulp Alive from Berkeley is the most revolutionary artificial bait yet. Its potent new attractant acts like a blood trail in the water. And unlike live bait, you can reload and reuse it. In fact, it not only outlasts live bait, it actually outfishes live bait. Yeah, that's what we thought you'd say. Gulp Alive from Berkeley, the official equipment provider of Woo.
All right, today at GW Fins, we're going to get back to basics. This is not so much a restaurant recipe, but something that everybody can do at home. We've got some great little school trout here that CT caught yesterday. I'm going to season them with a little bit of kosher salt and black pepper on both sides. Then I'm going to dust them in flour, and I'm going to saute them in a pan with a little mixture of oil and whole butter. And especially with a fish this size, you want to make sure that whatever else you're serving is already done and almost on the table before you even put the fish in the pan, because this fish cooks very, very quickly. And we're going to make a little pan sauce just with a little brown butter and lemon and chopped parsley. This would be a great recipe with almost anything. Certainly with sheephead or drum or anything else you're going to catch in Louisiana. Okay, the pan is preheated. So it looks like it might be a little bit too preheated. It's okay, I'll move it off. The oil raises the smoke point of the butter, and the butter gives it the flavor. And a little bit of brown is not a bad thing, since we're going to be serving that with brown butter anyway. And that's not going to take any time at all. I've got the rest of my ingredients ready to go right here, which is fresh chopped parsley, fresh lemon juice, and we got a little bit of lump crab meat too, just to dress it up a tiny bit. I'm really glad I started off in a hot pan, because I do want to get some browning on the fish, and with a fish that thin and delicate, it's hard to do, unless the pan's hot. And swirling the skillet like this is just an easy way to make sure that it gets cooked evenly. If I want to swing it around this way to flip it over, I can do that. They're ready to turn now. Always a good idea to, if you're sauteing in a pan like this, to tilt it towards you a little bit so the oil runs down and you don't splash yourself. Okay. And we're going to remember the pancake analogy on this. The first side of a pancake always takes longer to cook than the second side. So we're about maybe 90 seconds away from being done here. This is 2 little fish, which is a pretty good portion for one person, I think. All right, I can either leave this in the skillet, you know, to have the little crusty bits, or I can start off with fresh butter. It's nice, the color's nice on it already, so I'm going to leave that in there, and I'm going to add a few pieces of fresh, soft, salted butter. I'm going to cook that till it gets nice and brown and foamy. I'm going to add the crab meat at this point. A little bit of chopped parsley, so you can hear that parsley fry in there. And then I'm going to give a squeeze of fresh lemon juice. And then right over the top of the fish fillets. That's how fast that goes. And that is our finished dish that quickly. Louisiana speckled trout, little school trout, with brown butter and jumbo lump crab meat. What could be easier or more fun to eat?
New Orleans' first dry stack boat storage facility, Seabrook Harbor, can accommodate 200 boats up to 40 feet long. We are located at the Industrial Canal, less than 1 mile from Lake Pontchartrain and the Seabrook Bridge. Our full-service facilities feature a fuel dock with gas and diesel, a ship store with snacks, tackle, and more, and Seabrook Harbor sells live shrimp in season. Additional amenities include a fish cleaning station and showers. Seabrook Harbor, New Orleans' premier dry stack boat storage facility, where we do more than just store.
You know Ray Brandt Dodge Chrysler Jeep has great selection, sales, and service. You know Ray Brandt will have your best deal. But did you know you can pick your car before even leaving the house? RayBrandtDodge.com is a simple click away with new and used cars, as well as incentive and rebate information and a parts and repair section. Find your best deal at Ray Brandt Dodge on the West Bank in Harvey, or go to the web to RayBrandtDodge.com. Marsh and Bayou Magazine offers sportsmen in Southeast Louisiana late-breaking information, great tips and how-tos, outdoor news, entertaining articles, and hotspots. The magazine covers some of Louisiana's best outdoor fun and gives enthusiasts the inside scoop from the area's top-notch fishing and hunting guides. Pick up a copy of Marsh and Bayou at your favorite sporting goods store. And if you can't find a copy, send an email to marshandbayou@charter.net and let Chris know. Southeast Louisiana's best outdoor news is found in Marsh and Bayou. Tommy, we spent a lot of time on the water today. You know, as an inshore charter guide, there are days that by 9 o'clock I got a limit of fish, I'm back at the dock, I'm cleaning them, I'm eating lunch and going home. But really, when you fish offshore, you got to put a long day in. We left before daylight. It's almost dinner time. Is this a normal day?
It's pretty close to a normal day. I'm about an hour later than normal, half hour to an hour later than normal, which, you know, is not out of the norm. You know what I mean? If you're having a good day, we were having a good time. We're catching fish, you know, and it's like, I hadn't been out, the wind's been blowing so much, and you're out there and you want to jump and get around and get fishing, and all of a sudden you look at your watch and say, oh man, look what time it is.
We gotta go.
It's time to fly.
And it's the run that does it, because you're going to deep water to find good fish, and we did that very well today. So a charter guest who wants to go fish offshore, they're looking at the whole day.
Oh yes, all day. We leave at 5:30, 6 o'clock in the morning. My target time to get back to the dock is between 5 and 5:30.
And what really makes that work is a place like Boudreaux's Marina, where you can have you've got a restaurant, a bar, lodging. I mean, the whole package is here for them.
Oh, definitely. They just drive up, park their car one time, and they have their rooms, a restaurant, the lounge. Wake up in the morning, walk down the stairs, get on the boat, come in. Get up and go upstairs and
they can have dinner again tonight and wake up in the morning and go home with a bunch of fish and a great weekend.
And somebody's taking care of their fish for them if they want to have their fish taken care of, and it's just a great place to operate out of.
Now, when you talk about offshore fishing in coastal Louisiana, Cocodrie probably isn't top of mind. Certainly if everybody goes to Venice right away, that's where you go for offshore fishing. So you've got one real great advantage here. And there's a lot less pressure.
Yeah, no pressure, compared. We saw one other boat today.
It's true.
And that's it. All day was the first good weekend day that's calm in 2 months, and we saw one boat.
But there are other advantages too. It's not just a lack of pressure that I like about this. It's that you've really got a variety, and a variety in a sense that you are, a great example. Yellow eye red snapper. I think during the day I said something to you about that's a great fish to eat. It's a great fish because it's not regulated like the American red snapper, but it's a really difficult fish to target, isn't it? And you said to me, look at this here on the GPS, and it said yellow eye, and the next thing you know, we had 20-something yellow eye in the boat.
Yeah, you can't target those though.
No, you can't target. not after 19 years of trying, huh? Well,
yeah.
So you've got, put it this way, we've got over 300 pounds of fish, which is a good day of fishing.
Oh, that's great.
By any standard. And it's during a closed red snapper season.
Yeah.
So there's no red snapper in that 300 pounds. How many amberjacks?
One amberjack.
And a nice one.
One big amberjack, probably
amberjack.
60 pounds.
Which is that's a respectable amberjack.
It's a pretty. I caught it on a troll.
So we got one amberjack. We've got no red snapper.
No cobia.
No cobia.
No wahoo.
And still have over 300 pounds.
Over 300 pounds of fish. Catching what I call exotics. Catching all the great eating fish that we have here.
Grouper.
groupers, you know, tilefish,
Sure.
yellow eye snapper, red porgies, just, you know, almaco jacks,
It's
all kinds of things.
It's a variety of fish, all great eating fish that puts together, I mean, a respectable box.
Puts a good box together because that's all great eating fish. Everything we caught, it's all really, really good eating fish.
Works on the table very well. All right, well, so seasons. What seasons does Cocodrie have? Is there anything different about fishing out of Cocodrie other than there's no pressure here, you don't have the crowds that you do in a lot of places, and you can catch a lot of exotic fish even on off-season times?
We're the closest dock to Green Canyon, so if you want to do tuna, we have Mississippi Canyon, Green Canyon. You know, to go to Medusa from here, 60 miles. To go out of Venice, what is 55 miles? So, you know, we got the same exact fishery as anywheres west of the river. We can run to the river or run due south to Green Canyon. There's really nothing different that we can catch here that Venice can catch or anywhere else. It's just that our fish, I always call them, and a bunch of my buddies, you know, call them, hey, y'all got stupid fish over there. It's, you know, it's just that we have a lot of fish and they're a little easier to catch, which makes my job a whole lot easier, makes it fun for the people to come, and we don't have to fight a crowd. If I get in my mind from the dock here to fish a certain spot, I know when I pull up over there, there's nobody going to be there.
You got a good chance of being able to get there.
Yeah.
Well, especially when you go to places like the Wonderland, which is just this massive area with a few little choice areas, and you know, few people fish it, and those that do, you've got plenty of room for everybody to work.
Oh yeah, you can fish. You could probably fish 75 boats on there, 100 boats on there, and not even be in a crowd.
It's like the lump of the West.
The lump of the West. The West lump.
The West lump.
Yeah.
Tommy, fantastic day. Thank you so much. You know, every time we come, we have a great time, and we'll be back again. What I think next time. How hard is it to target big red snapper?
On fly?
I'm a traditional guy. Let me tell you something. My theory about fly fishing is, why do I want to make it any harder to catch fish than it already can be?
But it's easy.
I tell you what I want to do. I want to chum them to the top and hand gaff them.
We can chum them to the top, and you can hand gaff. You can jump in the water and wrestle one. We'll have them chum to the top. We'll get some 10 to 15, 20-pound fish, chum to the top for you, and you'll get to take your pick. I'll give you a game pole.
Perfect.
Or bring you a little Snoopy pole or something. No reel. Just, we're going to tie the line off. You don't reel.
Coke bottle with a line.
Yeah.
You got it.
Yeah.
Book me.
You got it.
Come in, brother. Thanks again. All right.
Feel like fishing, kick back.